So welcome to Family Gamer TV. I'm at the Xbox Showcase event just before the doors open at E3, and I'm with, just say your name and your job title.
My name is Brian Eckberg, and I'm the community manager with the Forza Motorsport series.
And we're looking at Firza Horizon 2. This is the first time anyone's seen it, that's right, is it?
Yes, we are showing it off for the first time here at E3 2014. Obviously, it's a follow-up to the original Forza Horizon, which came out in 2012 on the Xbox 360. Forza Horizon 2 is coming out on Xbox One and Xbox 360.
So here we've got 3 cars on this lap that we can choose, so just talk us through the different vehicles.
So we have 3 amazing cars here. This is the cover car for the game, the Lamborghini Huracan. This is the debut of this car. This car's never been seen in a video game before. I have 6 seconds before I have to start, so we have the GTR Black Edition and the Corvette Stingray. I think we'll go with the Stingray, is that okay?
It sounds good, yeah.
All right, let's do it. Also a really new car that a lot of people are excited about. So all 3 of these cars are super fun to drive. We're going to try out the Stingray for the first time. A lot of power. Obviously, it's difficult, fun to control, but it's a handful as well. And a lot of the same cars that you expect to see in a Forza Horizon game. The McLaren P1, the Vipers in here, the Pagani Huayra, those supercars that you want to drive in an open world environment, they're here in Forza Horizon 2, but you can take them and do things that you've never been able to do before in a Forza game, like drive off-road like this. This is a truly open world game. You can go through, crash through fences and go through fields and crash through big buckets and hay bales and all these amazing things. Wherever you see in Forza Horizon 2, you can actually go there. You can go through this vineyard and crash right through it. So you're not tied to the roads. You basically go where you want to go in this game.
But does that make it less of a typical racing game? It seems like very arcadey in you doing that.
Well, it's definitely not a Forza Motorsport game, right? I mean, Forza Motorsport is definitely a circuit-based game where it's about tenths of seconds and you're trying to find the optimal line. This is a game that's about an open world action racing game where you want to be first, but it's up to you to choose the path that you go on and find your own path to victory. So yes, I definitely say it's definitely a different expression of the Forza franchise, but it's all about fun. We want this to be a really fun game that anybody can pick up and play.
And so while you're racing here, can you just tell us what you're doing in terms of track position? And your opponent's up ahead of you. Absolutely.
I'm driving this Corvette Stingray. I'm in 6th place right now. I've got the Lamborghini Huracan, our cover car, right in front of me. And I'm driving, this game takes place in Southern Europe. So if you think about the south of France, northern Italy, the foothills of the Alps, that's where this game is taking place. And if you look off to my right there, you see we're at the Mediterranean coast. And so you have these really spectacular vistas and these amazing roads to drive. There's no place to drive on Earth like the south of France in that area, and all of a sudden it starts to rain. And this is a first for the Forza series. We've never had rain in our game, and I know the fans have been asking for it for years, so it's so awesome to be able to personally, it's like a dream come true to see rain in a Forza game. As a fan of the series, I've always wanted this, and I can go into cockpit mode and the windshield wipers work. Of course, my windshield is a little cracked there because I've been driving and talking at the same time, but every car has real working windshield wipers, and that's the kind of authenticity you expect from a Forza game.
And so the game's developed by your studio that you work for?
The game is being developed by Playground in the UK, Playground Games, who are the same developers who made the original Forza Horizon. I work for Turn 10 Studios, the makers of the Forza Motorsport series, but we work very closely together with Playground to develop this game. Like I mentioned before, this game is being built off the Forza Motorsport 5 engines, so a lot of technology and code similarities, and sharing a lot of that same technology, the same technology that makes Forza Motorsport 5 so beautiful and so fun to play are the underpinnings here, and the talented people at Playground have really taken it to the next step and making this open world game that's really fast and fun and go anywhere you want. It's kind of like a dream come true. You're driving these amazing cars in one of the most beautiful places on Earth. You're crashing through stuff and you're having a great time.
And so in the real world, are you a motorsport fan?
I'm a huge motorsport fan, absolutely. Yeah, I love anything to do with cars.
So what car do you drive?
Well, I will say that my car is built based on budget, not on what I love. I have a Mazda 3, but I love it a lot. It's a great car for the money. My dream car, Honda S2000. So it's still affordable, but a lot of power in that car and a lot of fun to drive. But that's the great thing about Turn 10 is we have so many car fans in our. If you go like to the Turn 10 lot, you see cars of every stripe. You see Audis and classic Porsches and off-roaders, and everybody has their own idea of what their favorite car is.